Konnichiwa. Today we will practice a reading comprehension which include an email for lecture invitation. So let's start. Hajime mashou. Atena, recipient's name, which is abc@xxx.ke.jp. Sashidashinin. Sashidashinin no imi wa sender, which is def@xxx.ke.jp. Then Nichichi. Nichiji wa day and time, which is 2021年3月28日。Kenmei. Kenmei no imi wa subject, which is blank here, that we will find out after reading this email. So this email is for a lecture invitation to ABC Sensei from Yamada Hiro. Go busata shite orimasu. Go busata shite orimasu no imi wa, it has been a long time we met. Sakura Shiakusho Shimin Seikatsuka no Yamada desu. I am Yamada from Citizens Life Division of Sakura City Hall. Sakunen no koen no sai ni wa taihen o sewa ni natte orimashita. Thank you very much for your help during last year's lecture. Sensei no koen wa totemo hyoban yoku, konkai mo zehi to iu koe ga oku agatte orimasu. Your lecture has been very well received and many people want your lecture again this time as well. Sukimashite wa honnen mo mata onegai shi itashitaku go renraku moshi agemashita. Therefore, I would like to ask you again this year and I have contacted you. Basho wa sakunen to onajiku Sakura Shiakusho Horu. Nichiji wa 5月3日午後3時よりをよってしておりますが、先生のご都合はいかがでしょうか? The location is the same as last year, Sakura City Hall, and the date and time is scheduled to start at 3 p.m. on May 3rd. But is it convenient to you? 今回は50歳からの生き方についてという内容でお願いしたいと思います。This time, the content of the lecture is about how to live life from the age of 50. よろしくご検討くださいますようお願い申し上げます。It would be much appreciated if you could consider this. Sakura Shiakusho Shimin Seikatsuka Yamada Hiro. So there are some important kotoba, like important vocabulary in this email. Let's discuss first. Shiakusho. Shiakusho wa City Hall. Shimin Seikatsuka. Shimin Seikatsuka wa Citizens Life Division. Koen wa lecture. Sai. Sai wa on the occasion of. Hyoban, which means popular. Then koe, voice. Renraku, contact, Basho. Basho is a place or location. Yote is the plan. Sugo. Sugo is the circumstances or you can say convenience. Ikikata wa the way of life. Naiyo contents and kento consideration. This email was a lecture invitation to a sensei. So this email contained a lot of polite forms, keigo forms. Tatoeba, go busata shite orimasu. This is the polite form for long time no see. Then, taihen o sewa ni natte orimashita. This is the polite way to say thank you to a senior person. Then, go renraku moshi agemashita. This is the polite way to contact a person. Then, go sugo wa ikaga desho ka? This is a polite way to ask about person's circumstances or convenience or availability. And in the last, yoroshiku go kento kudasaimasu yo. Onegai moshiagemasu. It would be appreciated if you could consider it. We have seen that in this email, the word orimasu is used a lot. For example, shite orimasu, natte orimasu, orimashita, あとで上がっております。しております。So the sender used a lot of orimasu word, which actually means arimasu, but orimasu shows much more humbleness, and this email is for a senior sensei, so the sender used a lot of orimasu to show the more humbleness. Now let's solve the question number 1. 件目のダッシュに入る言葉として最も適当なものはどれか ?1 番、公演のお願い。2番、公演のお礼。3番、公演スケジュールの変更。4番、公演内容の確認。So, the question is, 件目のdash. So, in the email, the kenme, the subject was blank. So, out of these 4 options, what could be the appropriate subject? So, let's discuss one by one. So, in the first option, koen no onegai, invitation for a lecture. So, it could be the answer. But before confirming this answer, let's check the other options. Koen no ore. The sender koen no ore means thank you for the lecture. In the email, sender also said thank you for the lecture, but for the previous lecture, which was not the actual motive for sending email to the sender. So this could not be the answer. Koen schedule no henko. For the change in the schedule of a lecture, the email was not for the change or for telling the change in the lecture. And number 4 is Koen Nayo no Kakunin. He sent the title of the content to the teacher, which was how to live life from the 50 years, but he did not ask for the confirmation of the Nayo for the content of the lecture. So it could also not be the answer. So the right answer is the email is for the invitation of a lecture. So number 1 is the correct answer. Now the second question is この文章の内容と合っているものはどれか。1番 ABC 先生は山田さんに会ったことがない。2番 ABC 先生は前に桜市で講演をしたことがある。3番今回の講演の内容は前回と同じである。4番 ABC 先生はぜひまた桜市で講演をしたいと思っている。So the question is, what are the contents of this email? So choose the correct answer from these 4 options. Let's discuss the options one by one. So first is ABC 先生は山田さんに会ったことがない。ABC 先生 never met Yamada-san, but this is not correct because they already met before at the same place in the previous lecture. So ABC 先生は前に桜市で講演をしたことがある。So ABC 先生 has also give the lecture before at the same place, Sakura City Hall, last year. So it could be the answer, but before confirming it, let's check the other options. Number 3, 今回の講演の内容は前回と同じである。This year's content of the lecture is same as the previous time, but this is not right because this year's content is 50歳からの生き方について。So the contents are not similar. So this could also not be the answer. Number 4, ABC 先生はぜひまた桜市で講演をしたいと思っている。Actually, we don't know the response of ABC sensei yet from this email, so this could also not be the answer because we don't know whether he wants to lecture or not this year. So number 2, if we look at the highlighted portion, 先生の昨年の講演の際には大変お世話になっておりました。Thank you for the previous year lecture. So it means the sensei has, ABC sensei has had already given a lecture in the previous year at the same place. So number 2 is the right answer. This is the English translation for the email. The reference. I have taken this comprehension from the book Nihongo so Matome. 以上です。ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。